Thanks for joining us today. We're gonna be making homemade pasta. For everyone who thinks it's super hard and crazy to do, it's super easy and you should definitely do it. If you've never had homemade pasta, fresh pasta, you should try it. It's only a few ingredients and it doesn't even take very long. We're just gonna put 2 cups of flour on a board, on a table, on a countertop, anywhere. And it's fun. If you want to do it with your kids, they can make a mess. It's great. You're gonna make a little well in the middle. And then you're just going to mix a little bit and incorporate some of the flour. If it falls out everywhere, it's fine. You're just gonna keep mixing until it comes into a ball. You're getting a zoom in on my good whipping skills. And then once you get like probably half of the dough mixed in and it's kind of like a gooey mess, you're gonna add a teaspoon of oil. You can kind of eyeball it just a little bit. And then a really big pinch of salt. And then you just keep mixing until it's a dough. And then once it becomes too kind of stiff for your fork, then you're just gonna use your hands. And you just fold and fold and fold until it all comes together in a nice ball. So once you have your nice little ball of dough, it's gonna be kind of a firm ball. You're just gonna knead it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Kind of scrape off whatever's stuck to the board. And then you can get out all of your aggression, or if you're just like, I don't know, need a good hand workout, you can do that for a while.
Do you have a lot of aggression?
A lot. I do. And I get it all out when I make pasta.
You get it all out when you make pasta?
When I take it out on my kids too. Like, Mom, you're so mean. Why are you so mean? I didn't make enough pasta. Then once you have a nice ball, you're gonna wrap it up in plastic and put it in the refrigerator for like 30 minutes. Then we'll roll it out and make noodles. That's what it should look like. A nice ball of dough. All right, so now our dough has set in the refrigerator for like 25 minutes. So then we're gonna flour our surface. I don't want anything to stick. And then we're gonna cut it so we can have like more manageable pieces to work with. So this is my pasta maker. I bought this a long time ago, but you can buy them on Amazon from anywhere from like $30 to $150. I don't know how well the cheapest ones work, but I imagine any one is gonna be pretty good. And if you can't afford one at all, you can just roll it out by hand. So you're gonna start on 0. And then you're just gonna roll it through once, and then you're gonna keep going smaller and smaller until you get it nice and thin. And if it starts getting a little bit sticky, you're just gonna open it up and you're gonna dust it with a little bit of flour. if it gets really long, you can just cut it in half. Super easy. If it gets all like wonky, misshapen in there, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna keep going. And then once you get it, well, see, these are getting pretty long, so we can cut them again. All the way to 9 is gonna be the last one, the last thinness. You're gonna switch your little handle over to the pasta cutting side. And I like to do the wider fettuccine noodles. And then you just put it in there. And then you have fettuccine noodles. And then I always like keep a bunch of flour mixed in with them so nothing sticks, or else you're just gonna have like a big blob of noodles. And then just keep going. And then you just repeat the process till you get through all of your little dough balls. But you can see how much that little bit of flour and eggs is gonna make you a whole lot of pasta. Probably more than one bag of like store-bought pasta. And you just put this back to 0 and start on your next one. So you might do that one. You might like want to be impatient and go from like a 2 to a 6. You don't want to do that. You just want to go one level at a time, or else what's going to happen is your dough is going to start to tear. You want to do it really slowly and just allow for like a really slow stretch. And then every time you're going to run a strip through your cutter, add more flour to it so that nothing sticks. And just from that tiny bit of flour and those couple of eggs and about 15 minutes of time, look how much pasta you come up with. It's so much pasta.
How many meals is that for a family?
Well, for us, this is just like one meal because we'll eat all of this. So it's so good. But I mean, this is probably like 2 bags of pasta at the store.
How much does that cost you making it yourself?
Making it myself, well, my eggs were free. And the flour cost me about, I don't know, maybe like 25 cents. So if you're doing it for, you know, money saving purposes, this is gonna save you a lot of money. And you're just gonna have such a better pasta. You're never gonna want to
It's a lot better than the store-bought stuff.
See?
Way better.
It's like a luxury pasta. But
It is
it's
like
so dirt cheap.
It's bougie pasta.
It's bougie pasta. All the celebs are eating it. So yeah. So you can either just leave it out on your board to dry, or you can throw it right in your boiling water and it only takes like 2 minutes to cook. Super fast and delicious. Like and subscribe, leave a comment if you make this, and tell me what you think. I hope I don't lose one of these nails in there. You see why I don't like these nails? Everything sticks.
Did you lie to your Instagram followers?
I'm gonna give them an update that velvet nails are not all they're cracked up to be. Now, my dough hole.
Is that how Bambi was made?
Ow! This is just crumbling apart.
This isn't normal?
No!